Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Sports community around the world. We got another episode of the morning after today. We got Josh in the studio. It's a Lauren Cowling Wednesday, and a lot happened last night. Among them, the Chicago White Sox won their 15th game of the season, and I bet against them. So that sucked. That sucked. And I didn't just bet against them. I had the -1.5 against them, which is about as moosh it as you can get. I also bet on and against, well, actually on Krabs' favorite team. Shout out to BTL boys. Nationals didn't even score a run.
10-0.
10-0.
10-0.
10-0. Thanks, Krabs.
And he didn't catch a ball.
10-0, Krabs. You got a moose shit org over there in Washington. You got a moose shit org over there in Washington.
Dude, I feel like anytime Krabs is at the game and Patrick Corbin's on the mound, just a recipe for disaster.
Can we talk about how Krabs tried to moss that kid from a ball and he missed?
I wish he did it.
He should have.
I wish he bodied
I literally would have been in tears.
I literally wish he bodied that kid. That would have made my life. But you could tell like he could have, and he kind of like held back.
Yeah.
He could have got.
He got so red after.
It had me like laughing. I'm not gonna lie. Like I was like, "Fuck, that's such a good video." Krabs put out some phenomenal content.
It was amazing.
He did.
Like that was just like all time.
Begging
and his
for the
team
balls.
fucking sucks.
Begging for the balls.
Yeah.
The bullpen.
Yeah, he's
the
like
video-
clapping the glove.
The video like this was literally all time. Like I don't know how Goots pulls it out of him, but it is. Paul.
Yeah, it's literally Casey Rocket, the dude that walked
Yeah,
out
literally
the crab
Casey
walk.
Rocket.
That's what he
Yeah,
was doing.
that guy's so good. Oh my god. At the Fall of Berlin. What's the guy's name?
Grimace.
Yeah, Grimace.
Grimace.
What's this in my pocket? Oh, it's Grimace at the Fall of Berlin. All right.
The Dutchman's key.
All right. Let's run the one in the world. We got some things to talk about, some things to bitch about. Let's run it. Welcome back to What in the World, the news segment of the morning after. Me, Josh, now Lauren are going to go through what happened last night in the news. And I got some news for you, Boston Celtics fan. This core of players is not going to win shit. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Derek White, and every goon you can assemble is not going to win shit. Why? Because they're not like that. You just had to go to overtime after having almost 6 days, 4 or 5 days of rest to the Indiana fucking Pacers led by Tyrese Halliburton. And keep in mind, this is not so much as knocking down the Indiana Pacers as much as it is, this is the team of destiny from Boston. This is the team that when we came into the NBA season, it was Celtics are going to be the NBA Finals. It just depends on who in the West is going to have to play them. You can't even put away the Indiana Pacers. Jason Tatum's fucking moose shit till it doesn't matter. You got a 1-point lead in overtime. He bangs a 3, and all of a sudden, he's the greatest thing to ever walk on God's green earth. Yeah. But what happens when you really need him? He goes 0 for 4, and then who you got to lean on? Jaylen Brown, who, by the way, doesn't have a left hand, but thank God hit a 3 in a game you probably should have lost.
Yeah.
This Boston Celtics core will never win shit.
I agree.
Other than the preseason NBA championship award. It's the only thing they're ever going to win. Jason Tatum will be in a YMCA gym going 9 for 9, and they'll be like, this is the year that he does it. This is the year that Deuce gets to hold the fucking trophy. I got news for you. It's not. It's not. And honestly, I hope that the Celtics make it through the Pacers, which I think they will. They should, right? But if they do, whatever team coming out of the West is going to belt to ass spank the shit out of them.
In GTA.
In GTA. Oh, now you're a Mavs fan.
I'm rooting for the city.
Oh, now
I will not
Lauren's
claim being a
Mavs fan.
No. I'm just rooting for the city.
This is fucking rich.
I'm rooting for the city.
This is, and you wore it.
I do not have it.
And you wore it.
It's sick. It's sick,
No,
and it
it's
sick.
sick.
Like a good day to
No,
wear it.
it's sick. No, it's sick.
No, I don't claim to be a Mavs fan, but I'm 100% rooting for the city.
I bet.
You know what I mean?
No, I bet. No, I'm just kidding. No, I love it. I love it. But no, this Celtics team's not going to win anything. Like, I'm actually convinced. I don't know if that's crazy.
Drew Holiday legacy performance. Though.
Yeah.
Holy
I didn't
shit.
include his name because I love him.
Also,
Okay.
Tyrese Halliburton on that play in overtime. Drew Holiday literally locked him up. Like he had Tyrese Halliburton shitting his pants at half court.
Mhm.
Dribbled the ball out of bounds by himself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a neutral fan, but you're sleeping on the Pacers. No, I don't think so. If the Knicks were fully healthy, they get 4-0'd.
I think that they're weird. Like the Pacers are a weird team. Their defense sucks, but they have the best offense in the league statistically, I think. So like they can put up points, but their defenses.
If the Celtics win, it'll be
Shit.
because of Drew Holiday.
Yeah, he'll have to shut down Tyrese.
I agree.
You know who's sneaky good? Aaron Nesmith. He's
Like
kinda
sneaky.
sneaky.
No,
The kid
he-
doesn't
yeah, he's
fucking
sneaky.
miss.
Yeah,
The
he's a
amount of times he
dog.
sucked my soul in that Knicks series where I was like, no way, he fucking bangs his three. And I was like, Naismith for three. Dude, please stop. Oh my God. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm also just not even gonna watch a game in this series.
Did you not watch yesterday's?
Watch like the first quarter, and then I was like, yep, this sucks.
I mean, dude, the Celtics, like the Pacers had that game won and just choked it away. They had the ball with 8 seconds left, up 3, and they turned it over.
Yeah.
And then Jaylen Brown hit the 3.
And Tyrese Halliburton silent. It's like when he's not up 30, the kid just can't open his mouth. And it's like the
Yeah.
biggest coward bitch. I didn't know what else to say after coward. So I just went
The
with
Pacers
bitch.
played good too, so it's like
Yeah.
them playing that good and they still lost. It's just like I just don't see them advancing at all.
Yeah, I'm only gonna watch game 7s.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's how I'm gonna approach the rest of the NBA playoffs. If you don't make it a game 7, I'm not gonna put my eyes on. Actually, that's a lie. I'm gonna watch every game of the Mavs series.
Yeah, I was about
That's
to
gonna
say,
be a great
Great series. I can't wait to watch it
I will
tonight.
also be rooting for the city. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
They're 4.5-point dogs in a row. And I'll tell you what you do. You take the Timberwolves because the Mavs love to drop game 1.
Wow.
They love to drop game 1. I don't
Okay.
know what it is. I don't know why when they get off that plane, they just turn off the basketball brain. But Jason Kidd needs at least 2 games to figure out a game plan because he never does a pre-series.
I'll say, according to Twitter, the Mavs might as well just not lace them up. Like Wolves already advanced.
I think the Mavs are going to advance, but game 1, Jason Kidd just never. We talked about it last year. So Jason Kidd just never has a game plan. Like it's like he's got to get his shit blown out, and then he's like, "All right, here's what we'll do." But like he just goes into the game being like, "Let's play basketball and see what happens."
Yeah.
But then once he game plans, they beat the shit out of team. So it's like, okay, I like what you're doing.
I don't know. I feel like the Wolves beating the Nuggets. It's like that was their thing. And I think the Mavs are just riding this high right now. They're just playing phenomenal basketball.
I think
So
it
the Wolves,
might have
but-
been like their thing, but Anthony Edwards is just like I think he wants the big one.
He does
Like,
want
I
it.
think he was
He's
like,
such a dog.
"Fucking see you later, Denver." Like we want the next game. We want. the
If they
next
advance, it's going to be up to their big men. 100%.
game. Yeah, for sure. I mean,
Yeah.
the Mavs can't guard big men for shit. They
No.
literally have their 4 and 5s practicing threes.
Yeah.
So
Is
that's
this
the
a
plan? You're going to try to stretch the floor out with Gafford taking fucking threes.
did you see him in practice?
Who?
Daniel Gafford?
Yeah, he didn't miss.
Yeah.
But they never do.
No,
like
yeah,
Dwight
yeah.
Howard doesn't miss threes in practice.
Yeah,
So it's like
yeah.
that doesn't
That's
mean anything to me. But if that's the plan where we're gonna stretch the floor by having our 4 and 5s take threes when they don't take threes, like we're gonna lose.
Yeah. Do you think that this series will decide who the next face of the NBA is?
Ooh.
Yeah.
I feel like it might.
You know what's funny though? Luka has to win this series to be the next face. I think Anthony Edwards can lose, but the way he performs, he'll be the next face. So I think Luka's at a disadvantage.
You think?
I think so.
I would agree with that.
I think if Anthony
People
Edwards
want it
has,
to be
like-
Anthony Edwards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
You
he's
know?
just like,
He's
dude,
so
he's
sick.
just a hooper, like on the bench being, "All right, I'm about to get in my bag. And then
Yeah.
you win the game. Like, dude.
And he's just like unapologetically him.
Yeah.
Like he just
Yeah.
talks his shit and plays his game.
I love him.
I do
I think
too.
he's a great face
I do too.
of the NBA. I don't know if Luka's a face of the NBA kind of guy. He just doesn't have the personality. Like he's kind of a bitch.
Yeah. I mean, LeBron's kind of a bitch too. So
Yeah, but LeBron was like phenomenal.
Luka's
Luka's getting there.
Luka's phenomenal.
I don't know, but Luka doesn't have any of these yet.
That is true.
I don't know. When I think Mavs, I don't think just Luka. It's like Luka and Kyrie. It's like that duo. Like I
Yeah.
don't see Luka just like as that face of the team. It's like
Kyrie's
Luka and
very
Kyrie.
additive though.
Yeah.
Like if you remove Kyrie, like Luka's done it without Kyrie.
No, that's fair.
You know what I mean?
That's fair.
But Kyrie's also got one of them things.
Lukai.
And Edwards is first team Mikey Over. He's just too
Oh, for
cool
sure.
to be glazed right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Once you reach a certain level, I can no longer glaze because then
Yeah.
it's not cool to glaze the guy. Like when Marcus Stroman starts like busting and everyone likes Marcus Stroman, I can't do it anymore.
Yeah. You need mid players.
Like I almost got too close with Jordan Poole
Yeah.
at the end of the Warriors, where I was
Yeah.
like, I might have to get off this train.
Yeah.
Like I like grabbing the swaggy guys when they're like not that great, and then when they get great, it's like, oh, who told you? But then once they're like too good, it's like, you know what I mean? Because then you're like,
yeah. Well, because everyone's talking about.
yeah, it's like I
Right.
can't talk about him anymore.
Yep.
It's not cool anymore. You know who's getting there? Janie McDaniels. He's fucking
Yeah.
hysterical. The way he tried to yam that ball at the end of the day,
Oh, that was- that was so
funny, dude. That
disrespectful.
was so funny. But I love shit like that. Like
Yeah,
I think
play
it's
defense.
funny, dude.
Game's
Yeah.
not over. Play defense.
Game's not
Right.
over,
Can't get
bitch.
mad.
Also, yeah, we just came back from 20.
Yeah.
Come block this shit.
Yeah.
What? Or I'll
Could you
put it on your
imagine
head.
if he yammed that on him? Oh my god.
Oh,
It
dude.
literally would have been over. Like, especially on Contavious Caldwell Pope, it's over.
Yeah.
Like your career's over.
There might be hands thrown if he dunked.
Yeah, like, yeah, I gotta go out. I
probably.
gotta go out. Sorry. Like, I gotta go out swinging if that fucking happened. I heard an update. that NCAA 25 will not have mascot mode.
Disgusting.
Yeah,
I
you
can't
got-
believe it,
can you
honestly.
fix the chat really quick? Sorry, go ahead.
That was like one of my favorite like modes in the game.
Were you a
And, like,
mascot mode person?
100%. It was so much fun because I was telling Josh earlier, like they were always so cracked out.
So cracked out. Who's your
Like,
favorite mascot?
Hook 'em. Come on
Mine
now.
was the Spartan. He used to always look the
Spartan,
funniest.
yeah.
Yeah, I was saying
The
I was
Michigan State.
I was
Spartan.
Georgia Tech, the Bumblebee.
Yeah, the Bumblebee is good too.
I love
The
that.
Bumblebee is so good too. That's so good.
I think
Yeah, that's kind of.
I think Megatron was in one of those games too. That's why I used to play with them because I was a huge
Oh, you like Megatron?
Calvin,
Mm-hmm.
big Calvin fan.
Yeah, but I
That
just feel like
seems like a
that's such a
Bumblebee
mode
game.
that's like easily like you can slide that in easily. Like I don't think it's that much work to add that in.
No.
It's like what are we doing?
You make one character for each team.
One character.
That's it.
It's also
And he's a
like,
99 overall.
Yeah,
you don't even have to make a build. Just slap the costume.
Yeah,
on.
Yeah, exactly.
literally.
exactly. You make one person for each team and you just duplicate them.
Yeah.
Shouldn't
That's
be too
silly
hard.
that they didn't add that. But I bet they're trying to like. I'm gonna assume and hope, benefit of doubt, that they did a phenomenal job with making the transfer portal good.
Yeah.
And that's why they didn't spend time creating like mascots and shit. Because that's a facet of the game that wasn't even like thought about in the first one. And now it's like apparently it's very interactive.
Okay,
Like
yeah.
they enter the portal, you have to like talk with them about like salaries and like deliverables and some shit. I was reading some article that it's like going to be the transfer portal is going to be super interactive. So like I assume that's why, because they were spending time doing other game modes and they're like, there's no like who wants to play with mascots, I'm sure. And then everyone's like, dude,
Yeah.
come on.
They
we
said
love
like
playing with
according
mascots.
like 5 stars are going to be treated differently than 2 stars. I was like that's cool, you know?
Gavin Wimsatt.
But I could also see them
Get
just
on my
kind of putting
knees.
fillers out there to see how people react and like kind of adjust accordingly.
Oh yeah,
You know what I
there's
mean?
no mascots.
Yeah. You okay?
Because they can put that in the game fast. I feel like.
Exactly.
It
They
could
They
also
can-
be like an update. Like I was thinking about this today too. I think it's so funny that like back in the day when you bought a game, you bought the game.
Yeah.
There was no updates. Like if something was broken in the game, like it was broken forever. And it's like funny now that you can do like updates and shit. So
Yeah.
like that could just be an update that comes into the game. You know what I mean?
You see what Javon said?
No, the chat's fucked up.
Oh.
I didn't even see what he said.
What do you say?
Josh, you want to read it?
What do you say? I can't even see
I
it.
don't
He
mind
said,
reading it.
he said, respectfully,
see
if
it.
you're old enough to be paying taxes, you don't need to be playing mascot mode.
Wow.
It's crazy.
You know what, Javon?
That's fucking crazy. Hey,
Let
John,
us have fun,
why don't you go ahead
Javon.
and that's fucking hysterical, actually. That's good stuff.
I'm kind of got
I guess the
embarrassed.
last time I played it, I was like 12 years old. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It's
also
been a
don't know
minute.
like if it's a 26-year-old man if I'm gonna like strap up with my buddies
Yeah.
and play mascot mode. That
Yeah.
just feels like I might have.
Yeah, I feel like we're kind of bitching over something we would never play.
yeah, maybe.
yeah.
Looking
That's
back
also
at
just
it.
the most Javon take of all time. Like, why would you? If you're paying tax, you can't have fun. It's like that's literally that is a BTL level take of just people that want to have fun playing with mascots. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just like classic BTL.
Oh, yeah.
Like if you're
Definitely.
paying tax, you should be playing with mascots. I can see that before the like steamed crabs thing comes out. Strap up, Elliot. What else did I want to talk about? I have the worst memory, dude.
We wanted to talk about Europa League,
No, let's say that for the slate.
TNT inside the NBA.
Dude, my day is
Done.
actually ruined. Like if there is something that I grew up on so heavily, just with my dad especially, it was inside the NBA because he was such a big basketball guy. And the first game I ever went to was an NBA game, the New Jersey Nets versus the Atlanta Hawks, when the Hawks had Josh Childress and all those goons, and it was Jason Kidd, Vince Carter, Richard Jefferson.
Mhm.
And I like fell in love with basketball. I like bought a translucent New Jersey Nets ball, and I had like a little hamper in my room, and I stayed up till like 10 o'clock. I was like maybe like 7 years old, 8 years old, just shooting at the hamper, like being like, oh, Vince Carter, fuck him up. My dad made us leave early. Game ended up going to overtime. I was so mad because we missed the game. We missed the overtime, and they ended up winning. It was fucking nuts. But since that moment, my dad and I would always watch the primetime games, and like we loved the inside the NBA
Oh, yeah.
crew. Like Charles has always been my favorite. Shaq has always been my dad's.
Mhm.
And like that is just gonna change the state of basketball, I feel like.
Yeah.
Like their opinions matter so much. And I feel like the comedy that they've brought to like sports has really changed the game of entertainment and sports, I feel like. Like they really
100%.
changed the game of like that intersection of like on TV being able to like make fun of each other, like
That's
photoshopping
hilarious.
Charles Barkley in like Cancun with a fishing rod because he took like the Nuggets to advance. Like that show going away next year is actually gonna fuck my day up.
What's the point of them removing it? Does anyone know?
Well, they might just want to retire.
Yeah, like
they're
their
getting
Just
old.
kinda done
contracts
with
up, and
it? Yeah.
someone offered a lot more money, I guess.
But they're gonna do the show somewhere else.
No, I guess Ernie's done, and Shaq and Chuck said that they don't want to do it if Ernie's not doing it.
And that makes sense.
Which makes sense. I mean,
been
Ernie's
around
like the
forever,
OG,
dude.
and he's
Right.
so good at his job.
Ernie's also the only reason that show stayed together for sure.
Yeah.
Like he's just like the perfect glue.
Mm-hmm.
Like the perfect glue.
Like the perfect glue,
Yeah.
dude. Like whenever someone says something out of pocket, he's like, Chuck, 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 Chuck. You know what I mean? Like it's just like you just can't beat them, and that's gonna fuck me up.
Saying Ernie's not leaving, I'm pretty sure he is. But... Okay.
Everything gonna be on the app. What? What fucking app?
What?
It's a bidding war at this point. Like, just
Yeah.
whatever.
Makes
Either
sense.
way, the show's probably not going to be the same like it was this year.
Right.
NBC is Quail, Agro, Jovan, but that just fucked my day up. I saw that and I was like, God damn it, dude. God
Yeah.
damn it.
At least we have one more year. We got
do have
next
one more
year. We got next year.
Which should be a really good year.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
a basketball. I feel like people
100%.
like Ja will be fully healthy. Like, I think it'll
Mhm.
be a good NBA next year because I feel like I'm hoping this year was the death of the super team because not one super team survived other than the Celtics, I guess, but not really a super team. But like, you know what I mean? Like the Suns are out, the Lakers are out. Like they really, I feel like this year hopefully killed the super team.
Yeah.
And now it's like just take one guy, build around him, give him good role pieces, and just let him go out there and try to win you ball games.
Yeah, this was the year of the role player. I feel like.
Which I love.
Yeah,
Which I
100%.
love.
Mm-hmm.
Such an element. Fuck. God damn it. That's actually such a bummer. Oh, that's a bum. That's a bum. That's a real bum.
that
I'm
is
gonna be honest. Just thinking about all the funny bits they have, like now it's just gone.
like Chuck guessing what team guys are on.
So
He just
good.
no idea who they are.
The one
Yeah.
guy's
So good.
literally in China, and he's like, the Pistons. No, Chuck. Hasn't
No.
been in the league for years. But that's so good. All right, do you have anything else before we hit the slate?
No, let's rip it.
Did you want to talk about anything?
No, I think we're good.
All right, let's rip it. Welcome back to Slate Surfers. Oh, I did it right that time.
Let's go.
Dude, let's fucking go. That's how you know we're gonna have a good Slate Surf sesh. 'Cause I
Great
didn't say
start.
surf slaters, and that's what I normally say. But I didn't say it. Welcome back to Slate Surfers. We're gonna surf some slate, give you all the picks you need. We're in Dallas, so we're gonna start with the NBA game tonight. We got the Timberwolves playing the Mavericks in Minnesota. The line is the Timberwolves minus 4.5. The over is 207.5. Dallas is plus 155 on the money line. I'm going to tell you how I'm thinking about the game. And I think we've talked about it. And I think I might just have to see. I might not bet it, but I might just have to see. My heart wants me to bet the Mavs because we win in Dallas. I want to parade in Dallas. I think that'd be sick.
Mhm.
But what we have learned from every series the Mavs have been in is they always drop that first game on the road, whenever it is. Whether it's the third game, whether it's the first game, they always drop that game on the road because for whatever reason, it feels like Jason Kidd never has a game plan going into the away stadium. It never seems like they have a game plan going in, being like, okay, we're going to force Anthony Edwards left. We're going to do whatever it is. And they just get their shit blown out. I do think, though, prior to this series, Luka was super banged up. It seems like we've removed the black compression sleeve off the knee. So I'm thinking he's getting close to 100%. And if he's 100%, you don't really need a game plan because you can't really stop Luka.
No.
But I also feel like this Timberwolves team, game one is just the game where the Mavs go, okay, how bad are they really going to beat us inside? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's a game where you're like, okay, we know the focus is going to be the interior because we struggle in the interior. They've got two great interior guys that can not only stretch the floor, but also bang around inside.
Mhm.
And I just feel like it might be game one where the Mavs need to like figure it out, which is why I don't really want to touch the Mavs. I don't know how everyone else feels.
I kind of like the Mavs tonight.
Plus 4.5.
I really do. Like, I just feel like no one's expecting them to win. And I don't know. I think I mean, they know where they're weak. Like, they know they're probably going to have to play zone. But I think they get it done tonight. They're just on fire right now. And how they won the series against OKC,
It's a good way to go into Minnesota.
yeah, it's a
for
really
sure.
good way.
What's your take?
On today's game or just in general?
Yeah, are you going to say just take Mavs money line?
No, I think you take the Timberwolves today. I like them minus 4.5. And then I like the Mavs the next game. I think that you could get cheeky and take a little exact series outcome in this.
I think 4-2
Whoa.
Mavs.
You think?
Yeah.
I think game 7.
You
I'm
think
thinking
it's a 7?
I'm thinking Wolves, Mavs, Wolves, Mavs.
You got 3-1 right now. No, 2-2.
No. 2-2, yeah. And
You go
then
back to Minnesota.
Wolves, Mavs, game 7.
Whoever.
Yeah.
I actually couldn't agree more. My favorite bet is Mavs game 2.
Yeah, I love that.
Because that's where after they felt everything out, they get one and they beat them bad.
I could just see Minnesota winning the first game, the Mavs taking the lead, like winning the next game, and then winning the next one at home. Minnesota sneaking one back out 2-2, and then whatever happens, happens.
I could see that as well. I don't mind the over here too, like 207.5. I know that it's a game where the Mavs might struggle to score, and the Timberwolves aren't a team that blow you out and score 120, 130 points. But again, like the Mavs are a team that score. So if you're the Timberwolves, you just have to commit to scoring more than them, which is obviously how you win a basketball game. But I think defensively, the Mavs can kind of figure it out on the fly. I think the problem is the interior. They haven't played a team with a really great interior. Like the Thunder are literally the epitome of a team that the Mavs can beat in the interior because Chet Holmgren's not a fucking force inside. Rudy Gobert is kind of a problem.
Yeah,
he's a problem.
It's also like, dude, I gotta see how good Minnesota is because they just came back 20 to beat the reigning NBA champs and the MVP
without Ant. Like Ant wasn't even playing good.
That's what I'm saying.
So like that's like kind of scary.
Yeah.
I don't know. It might just be take the over. The spread opened at 3.5. It's now 4.5. So obviously it's moving towards Minnesota. I'm assuming a lot of the money is on Minnesota because people love Anthony Edwards and they love this Timberwolves team. So that might just be the public moving the line. But I love the over 206.5 too. You're telling me this game can't finish? Both teams scoring 100? Do you feel that way?
I will say the total has moved up a point.
Okay, I love that too.
So
the spread moving towards the Timberwolves and the total moving up tells me it's going to be a close game and maybe they pull away at the end. Maybe. I don't know if that's smart. I don't know if that's dumb, but I like the over here 206.5.
I don't mind that.
My prop might be from that game, or it might be from the next game where the Indiana Fever take on the Seattle Storm, and the Fever are.
What play is that?
Could be. And the spread is the Fever are plus 5.5. I'm taking the Fever money line. They get their first win.
Do you know what's been printing?
Plus 205.
You know what's been printing in Fever games? First half overs.
Wow.
They start off hot and then
this is a Josh nugget.
No, yeah. I mean, they start off really hot. Their defense fucking sucks. And then second half, they seem to tighten up a little bit on defense and they slow down the offense. I like first half over.
That at all, dude.
It's probably like 84.5 or something.
I think I'm just going to take the Fever money line now. Like they're going to get one in their first 5 games. And I feel like last game was the epitome of they're going to go in that locker room and it's going to be like Caitlin's going to have to stand up for herself at some point and be like, yo, you guys, like we fucking suck. Like I need to take 25 shots. Like I have to. I literally like she is a player. Why you saw Iowa succeed so well with a team that was pretty underwhelming outside of hers because she's taking 25 shots a game. Like at some point you drafted her number 1 overall. You know what she brings to the game. You have to take the cuffs off her and be like, you can't be taking 9 shots. Like Caitlin Clark isn't going to be 9 for 9. She's like one of these players where she has to shoot 25 shots and she's probably going to not shoot anywhere near 50%.
Yeah, no, she takes deep ass threes.
But yeah, you got to let her get in rhythm. Like
that's what I'm saying.
I think last game she took 11 shots. It's like she did fine, but it's like let her get those shots up. Let her get like the feel for it. It's like they're still trying to play the same basketball they were last year. Like this team basketball thing isn't working because your team sucks.
Dude.
Yeah, and they don't work her off the ball at all.
No.
At all, dude.
The only time she shoots is when she brings the ball up the court and they set a screen for her and she's 100%. Wide open. Like maybe get her moving on some actions and like get her open intentionally. They just let her stand in the corner.
Like, I'm sorry, when you're the worst team in the league, I don't care what it is. When you're the worst team in the league and you draft someone like that, they need to be taking 25, 30 shots.
Yeah.
Like, there's in no scenario when the Cavs drafted LeBron where they like, well, let's just like work him into our offense and see what he can. It's like, no, dude, you give her the ball and she's taking the most shots on the team by double. Like, I don't care who else on that roster because you take any of these girls on this roster and you put them on any other WNBA team, they probably won't even sniff the starting 5.
Yeah.
Like they are moose shit. So stop.
I don't know if they're starting 5 at LA Fitness. Yeah, with all due respect.
Dude, I don't even LA Fitness, the YMCA.
That's a great point by Tyler right there.
Bro said, what?
Sad part, Clark says it all on the court. With her play, she is 2 steps ahead of her teammates.
I agree.
Oh, yeah, dude. Like they were saying, I think it's like a couple games ago, like she's playing so far ahead of her teammates. Like they're going to have to catch up with her because like she sees things before they even see them.
Which is
so it's like she's making these passes and their turnovers because her teammates
they're not ready for
they're not ready for it.
Which is why the turnovers are so high because she's putting down like the amount of passes I watched the last full Fever game, the amount of times that she puts a ball right where you need to put it if the move and the action continues the way that she thinks it should and they either stop moving or they completely stop their momentum, or they're not even reading the play, and then it's a turnover, and she's just like, dude, what are you doing?
Dude, also she makes those like full court passes where girls are wide open and,
And
they're
they
like
miss the
they're
ball.
not
They'll
looking
drop
for the
'em.
ball, and then they see it last second and then fumble it out of bounds.
Yep.
It's like, what are we doing?
Or she fucking puts one in Aaliyah Boston's mitts and she just throws it off the backboard.
Yeah, I genuinely think that the Iowa team that she had would be better than this Fever team
Because
like,
the Iowa
because
team,
they understand how she plays.
yeah, the Iowa team was like, okay, this is our best player. We're just gonna do everything. Like the one player that I think is the epitome of why that Iowa basketball team was so good was that number 2, Gabby Marshall. She just did everything off the ball.
Yeah.
She was a dog, and what's her name? Kate Martin.
Martin,
She was a dog.
again,
She's been hooping.
even
And
a
she
big
just,
girl. What
and
was
she
her
just
name, too?
earned
She
a
was
roster
raw.
on the reigning WNBA champs.
Yeah.
Because it's like they just play basketball where you know you're not the best player and you just facilitate whoever is going to get the job done.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, if you go to me, I can get you a bucket, but like I know what I need to do to make this team win, and it's make you shine. Whereas like the Fever still feel like they're treating her like this rookie. That's like, oh, you got to earn your keep. It's like, bitch, you're going to be out of the league in 2 years when this is her team and we finally commit to it.
It seems like everyone on Indiana works for themselves to get a shot, and
Yeah.
everyone on Iowa worked for her to get a shot.
Yeah.
And then in turn, they get wide open shots
Exactly.
because she's going.
And
like,
she's not
going.
selfish either.
No.
Like she'll
No, not
take
even-
25
not at
shots,
all.
but like when she doesn't have it, she'll dish.
Yeah.
That's why I took her season-long assist.
I know,
Like
she
she can do
does.
everything. It's like if she's not open, like she's not gonna. She does force it sometimes, but that's okay. But she's a really good passer, like we were saying. So they
I
gotta
agree.
move. They gotta figure it out.
I agree. They
Feed
need
her.
time to build chemistry, but it might not be chemistry. It might just be an ego thing. But
Well, they just stink.
I'm gonna
They're
take
just
the Fever.
bad.
I'm gonna take the Fever money line.
I think Nalissa Smith is also just like an awful player to be playing with Caitlin Clark because she's just like a pure scorer. Like doesn't really do anything else. She's
Nothing.
small.
She does
Like
nothing
Mhm.
else.
she doesn't really fit in that team. I don't think she's good, but
She does nothing.
she don't fit in that team.
Yeah, I'd be starting for the Fever for sure.
Nothing else. She does nothing else. All right, should we talk some baseball as well? We got a full
Let's do it.
baseball slate as well.
Surely.
Lauren, you've been kind of hot on the 2 pieces. Don't think
Heating back
peak
up.
game.
Heating back up.
What are
Yup.
we liking today? Other than, by the way, I don't know why they disrespected the Royals. The Royals are now plus chicken today. I don't
Oh,
give a fuck
shit.
who's pitching, who you're playing against. You're telling me Cole Reagan's at plus chicken? Yeah, sign me up. I don't care that Scooball's pitching. He's gonna get fucking dinged.
It's a great matchup with pitchers.
Great matchup.
Great.
I don't have any like book plays, if that's what you're looking for. I do have a prize picks
Okay.
on MLB Live. Prize picks MLB category is down for whatever reason. But my favorite MLB Live is Dane Dunning, first 3 innings pitched, 2.5 strikeouts.
Wow.
I think he carves
against
the Phillies.
Against the red hot Phillies.
Now I wouldn't bet against the Phillies, but I do think he strikes them out.
Against
For what
the
it's worth.
Well, Schwarber's not okay.
Um,
So that's one. Bryce
Dunning
Harper might take him
Day.
Yardski, though.
That's good though.
yeah.
One less out.
That is true, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I never
true.
get like when they get hits, I'm like, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Got more outs
Yeah,
to get
just
out.
line them
Get
up.
strikeouts.
And then you get farther down the lineup. Yeah,
Yeah.
I get it.
Exactly.
No, I get it. I'm here. I get it. Okay. MLB Live, Dane Dunning. I do like the Phillies money line again. I'm sorry. Until Twan Walker doesn't do me right, I'm going to bet on him
Yeah.
every single time.
Dude, I wish they still had Walker walks up. That used to be a unreal system.
Money
We're definitely not taking the Astros again. They've proved that they can't handle it. We're definitely not taking the Mooshit Orioles again. Shout out Goots. Your team fucking sucks. We're definitely not taking the Nationals again. Shout out Krabs. Your team also fucking sucks. And I think we should take the Guardians again. I think the Guardians have now worked their way into the Mikey Over system where they are just red hot and they're playing a Mooshit Mets team that is fraudulent every year. So why not just take Tris McKenzie and the Guardians at -110?
Yeah, against Quintana.
Come on.
I
Yeah.
like it.
Come on.
I like
Come
it.
on. We're not touching that Marlins Brewers series as always. Red Sox Rays, no shot. Or we could fade Pepe with duffels in our hands.
We could.
Against Bayo.
We could.
Should
Yeah.
we take the Red Sox and fade Pepe with duffels in our hands?
Oh, hold on. Let me
Why
look
does
it up.
that
Javon
game
Deep.
just scream under?
Fade Pepe. Keep in mind, Javon is a Rays fan. He likes to think he's not biased. Javon's biased.
Oh, yeah.
I got some news for you. If you got a Tampa Bay team playing, or if you got a Tampa Bay team playing, he's biased. And he'll tell you he's not.
He's not super biased on the Bucks. Because they were supposed to be bad last year.
On the Bucks.
Remember he
Yeah.
faded Mike Evans?
But there'd be some spots.
Yeah, he did fade Mac Evans, yeah.
I bet against the Rays 5 times more than I bet them. I'm not going back to the Blue Jays because they fucking suck. Unless we do go back to the Blue Jays.
Who are they
No.
playing today? Oh, fuck, dude.
Drew Beer in the YouTube Red 2 chat. We're going to talk about the Europa League final in a little bit.
Is it worth it? I don't think it's
I don't think it's worth it,
I don't think
dude.
it's
I don't
worth
think
it.
it's worth going to the Blue Jays just because they're playing the White Sox because they just proved to me that they fucking suck.
Who's pitching today?
You know what we could do? Go back to the over in another Chicago game and take the Braves Cubs over 8.5 with Fried and Steele on the mound. The total's 8.5.
That's a great point.
That is kind of interesting.
That's going over. And
Damn.
the total was at 11 yesterday and soared under. I think we just go back to it.
Javon and Goots going after it in chat. I fucking love it. I also did want to just mention really quickly. Hey, Rav, I know you're on the Bookit account, and I don't want you to take this personally, but I think the Pirates having the nickname the Bucks is the dumbest shit of all time because a Buccaneer is a sect of pirate. So if they wanted to be called the Bucks, they'd probably name themselves the fucking Buccaneers. Buccaneer isn't short for pirate. A Buccaneer was a type of pirate, right? So when we name our team the Pirates, let's not call them the fucking Bucks when there's already a team named the Bucks. That'd be like Josh calling the Cubs the Bears. I'm gonna go watch the Bears play baseball. Let's just
Rangers, the Cowboys.
thank
It
you.
just
That's
doesn't-
literally the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Like
So we can't be doing that.
And the team sucks, so we can't give him nicknames. Let's be real. I can't see the chat. I'm sure Rav is fired up. He likes
No,
to
he
get
hasn't said
fired up.
anything.
But I just feel like that had to be addressed because yesterday Rav was like, I'm going to the Bucks game. And I was like, what the fuck are the Bucks? And someone was like, the Pirates. I'm like, can we just be normal? Just one time.
Yeah, it's
That's
just
a
the
compliment.
Pirates. It is what it is.
As a
There's
company.
just no way. Like, you don't need to get cute with that.
Calls them the Buccos.
That's
the
disgusting
Buccos,
calling
yeah.
them the Bucks. Yeah, I agree.
That sounds like a horse.
There's already an NBA team called the Bucks. There's already an NFL team called the Buccaneers. So what are we doing? You're called the Pirates. They don't call the Seton Hall Pirates the Bucks. When I go watch Seton Hall Pirates and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go watch the Bucks. Come on, man.
Listen here, Bucko.
Come on, man. Come on. All right, I do like the over in the Braves Cubs game. I think we could go back to Zach Geloff in the Athletics game because he went 0-3 last night and he's moose shit.
That's that guy.
But it's going Bear on the bump, and I like fading go Bear.
They both go arg.
Give you chatting in, Josh. I don't know why today it's fun.
Yeah, it does it every.
Do we like the Athletics? I kind of want to bet on the Athletics today. I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
I like them too, honestly. Gomber's fucking trash.
That's what I'm saying.
You could take the -1 in that
LC
game.
Cam GG's.
No, GG's.
LC Cam died.
No,
Fuck.
it didn't die.
Wow, Shelly God in chat. I haven't seen Shelly God since Nom, dude.
Dude, I was really into something I was saying. Oh, there it goes.
All right, well, now Lauren's voice is just going to come from the sky. Do you like the Athletics today? Can you look at the price
yeah.
report and tell me what it's telling me about the Athletics? Because I kind of want to take the Athletics today with Spence on the bum.
You said they won yesterday,
They
right?
did win yesterday. Like, I'll be honest. I like fading
Gomber's been
Gomber.
pretty good.
I like fading Gomber, though.
And the Rockies have been kind of doing good recently.
The Red Hot Rockies? Are you saying that it's
Dude,
not
it could be the
Athletic-
Rockies.
Dude,
I'm not gonna
stop.
lie to you. Gomber's been like out of his mind
Stop
for whatever
it.
reason.
Stop it. Do you actually? If you take the Rockies and the Athletics win, I'm gonna be so mad.
Dude, I kind of like the Rockies. I'm gonna be.
Do you actually like the Rockies though? Because that feels like
I'm not gonna lie to you. Is it 400%? But I kind of like the Rockies.
oh, hold on. Audio problems. I do kind of want to go to the Athletics though, and I don't want you to.
I think you should trust your gut. I
Well,
think
my
you should
gut
trust your
doesn't
gut.
work. So
It's been working.
trusting my gut is just clicking buttons on the MLB board with a slight analysis. Josh, can you fix the chat really quick?
Oh, we're back. Let's
Yeah,
go.
we're all the way
We're
back.
Wow.
All right. I want to talk about the Europa League final just for a second
Mhm.
because I feel like I got two bets that are hitting in that game, and I hope Peg is in chat. 'Cause I want to see what he has before I even say what I have, because I just want to make sure that we're on opposite sides. Because I don't know, were you there? Were you there when he gave the under 2 and there was 6 goals?
Oh, I was. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just wanted to make sure that we were
Not a good.
that we were
Not a good
all
look,
in
Pega.
unison when that happened. That's insane. That's insane. That's insane.
That's pretty good.
I'm gonna take both. I'm gonna take both teams to score and the over at 2.5 in this game. Listen, if there's one thing Bayer Leverkusen does, it's win games. But if there's one thing Atalanta does, it's score. And Bayer Leverkusen is not the kind of team that doesn't let up at least one goal in a game, and they are not a clean sheet type squad. when it comes to big games like this. The amount of times that they had to come back down 1 or they won 2-1. So give me both teams to score. I also have faith in this Atalanta team. They've been our little wag. Both teams to score the over 2.5. That's what I like. I know it's a final. I know the tensions are going to be a little bit high, but you know what happens when the tensions are a little bit high in the footy pitch? Sometimes you make some mistakes early games and the team gets an early goal. So I would not be surprised. Give me both teams to score the over 2.5.
Trent did my team a huge favor this morning by taking Leverkusen. I love Atalanta plus 180 to win the cup.
Yeah, Josh
Bergamo's
Sneaky.
buzzing.
Josh Sneaky Atalanta guy. Studied abroad.
Not even
over there.
sneaky, dude.
Yeah, full blown.
Full blown.
Full
I got a
blown.
jersey with my last name on it, dude. We're fucking
Who gave Trent that play?
himself.
What
Why
is he
didn't
doing
you
on the
wear
pitch?
it?
I don't have it here. It's in Chicago. I didn't bring it down here. I can get my parents to take a picture of it.
Yeah, Trent's also on Leverkusen, so not a bad bet. Take Atalanta.
Yeah, no.
What's he doing
They
on
haven't
the
lost.
pitch?
They haven't lost all year.
Oh,
That's why
okay.
he's taking
Okay,
them.
okay.
Like they haven't lost. Like they've drawn.
Like legitimately haven't lost. a
They've
game.
drawn or won every game this year.
Holy shit.
They haven't
Okay.
lost.
That'll
They're
change
undefeated,
today.
so he took.
50-game unbeaten streak.
It's actually insane. What would the Arsenal and the Invincibles? That was just in the league, right?
Yeah.
Because weren't in a European competition that year, right? So it's even more impressive that Leverkusen has been in the Europa League and still not lost.
Very.
Sounds like a wagon.
Well, here comes Chelly God again. Hey
You're-
Chell,
You're
hey Chell, why don't you tell me what's going on in hockey for tomorrow? Huh? Why don't you tell me what's going on over there? I saw a 4-man series entry. So why don't you tell me what's going on over there? Huh? Why don't you just pop in and let me know what's going on over there? Can they actually draw in a final? So Josh, you want to explain this? Because we were talking about this outside for Drew Beer in the YouTube RedTube chat. You want to just explain to that?
Yeah, so you can draw like the draw, the 3-way bet only counts for regulation. You can draw in regulation. That's all that counts for. And then anything that happens after that is under like to win the cup. You just like all overtime, the only bet that you have is to win the cup. Or I guess you can take the game and go to overtime.
Thomas Johnson, what's up, YouTube chat? There's a game tonight, Michael. So is he going to tell me what's going on? So what's going on in the game tonight? Does someone want to tell me what the fuck to do on the puck, or am I supposed to just, you know what? I'll just do it. How about this, guys? I'll do it. You take the Rangers at home because fuck Florida. I don't even like the Rangers. I'm a Devils fan, but we'll just take them into the Gooey Garden, and it's the Rangers at home. Can't wait till Chelly takes that. I'm actually going to go ahead and tell you exactly what you're going to see from Chell God 7 tonight on your feed. Is everybody ready?
You're going to see that.
Is everybody ready? You're going to see. Here's what you're going to see. This is exactly what you're going to see. And it's going to be a Chelle, might be a 2-piece, or it might just be a POD. He's going to go ahead and give you the first half under for 5 units, 1.5. And then he's probably going to go ahead and he's going to tell you the Panthers in reg because he likes fading the Gooey Garden. So why don't you go ahead, lock those in for the Chell God. It's that first period under 1.5, and it's the Panthers in reg. And you go ahead and you see another green gob. And I guarantee it's going to be Rempe hits on the PP entry 2-piece. It's going to be Rempe hits, and it might be someone on the Panthers points.
Am I predictable?
It's going to be Rempe hits.
He's not playing, he said.
Oh. Tell me that wasn't the card.
Yeah.
Tell me that's not. I can't see but if that was, did he say that was the card?
Yeah, he said, am I that predictable?
I know that's the card. I literally know that's the card. If you take the Rangers, you're a fraud, Chelly, because there's no way you take the Rangers. First period under 1.5 is literally a mega from Chelly. That's going to be a 10U, 12U, 15U whale. And it's going to be POD, like if tailing, note he's on. The exact tweet. Yeah, Truba blocks. That is so classic. That is so classic. No, I actually love that. I kind of want to take the Rangers game on, though.
Dude, I don't know shit about
Shit
hockey.
stir in the between the pipes at home in the Garden. The Garden gets weird, man.
Shit-stir.
The Garden gets weird.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I need to watch that game and watch my film for the stars tonight.
Wow, that's crazy.
See who we're playing.
You know what's funny though? That first period under could probably be Donkey playoff Bob and shit.
That shit
stir in the
hits.
Nets.
Yeah.
Like, we laugh at it, but it hits.
No, it hits.
It should be hitting.
It hits. Chelly could literally be 1,000 and I'd still laugh at him. It's just the way it goes. The same way he laughs at me too. Whenever I'm in night sweats in moose shit. There was actually a point. I think we were watching the Knicks game, and I was just drowning in mist because I think it was the Pacers or maybe it was the Sixers were like going on a little run, and I was like had U's on the Knicks, and like I think it was like when Maxey hit that like half quarter to like win the Sixers the game. I think we were on
Oh,
that, so it's
yeah.
on playback. Shout out. And I was sitting there and like just he hit that three, and I literally was just like in moose. And I had my AirPod in, and I was here Chelly. Oh my god! 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 Not a U on the Sixers. Not a single U on the Sixers. Not a single U on the Sixers. And then he was like, "I'm so sorry, Mikey. Oh my god! Oh my god!" It's like, okay, that's enough.
I'm a Sixers fan, bro.
Dude, you're not a Sixers fan. You're not a fucking Sixers fan. I don't even want to hear it. I'm not even a Rangers fan, but I'm gonna take them game 1 in reg to fade you with your Panthers in reg. And I know it. And I know it. And I know it. All right, let's cook a little PP entry. The O's are cooked.
Let's do it.
Goots, no one is shocked, dude. I just want you to know that. Okay? No one's shocked. Just gonna let you sit with that one for a little bit. All right, let's cook a
To
PP
the
entry.
Cardinals.
Apparently the MLB board was glitched. And
is.
Caitlin Clark got bumped down.
Wow.
Love that.
And I'll tell you what
Dude.
we talk about up here doesn't happen in the locker room. Okay? That tells me that they're like, yo, your attitude's moose shit. You're not taking 20 shots a game. So, not going to put that one in. I'm not going to lie to you. That was going to be my donkey. It's already on the Snapchat, gang. Shout out. If you saw that one, POD squared today, might want to go ahead and redo that.
Hey, we could call an audible and take her assist.
We could do that.
I'm
Well, do you
just
have
saying.
a square? Do you want Dane Dunning to be your square? Or do you want
Yes,
to do a different square?
that's gonna be my square.
Okay. Let's do a 3-piece. Josh will give a demon that doesn't come close.
Can
but
I
let's
give
just-
you guys? Okay, is this allowed? Can I give you guys a square that starts really early tomorrow morning?
See, this is the thing with Josh, man. He just makes it so complicated.
No, it's a bet that's gonna.
What
hit.
is it, Josh?
It's golf.
Of course. Last time you gave us golf with the wet ground, with the wet grass.
Yeah, he sucked.
It was moose shit.
It was.
But what is it?
It was.
What is it?
Wesley Bryan more than 2.5 birdies or better. He's a YouTuber that like has his own channel with his brother, and he's been fucking playing out of his mind. He played on the PGA 4 weeks ago, and tied for second. I think 3 birdies easy from him. Easy.
I like the Josh picks golfers I've never even heard of. That's why I know he's tapped in.
I'm kind of down for a 2-day sweat.
Yeah, why not?
Who was it again?
Wesley Bryan 2.5 birdies or better.
We got to get there first, and I'm going to get us there.
Let's go. 7:11 a.m.
All right. 7:11 a.m.
That just
If I gave
Nice
you guys a
ring, yeah.
goblin, would you call me a pussy?
Yeah.
Be
Yeah,
honest.
I'll be
If
honest.
I gave a gob, would you think I'm pussy? Okay.
I'll look at you a little different.
Okay. All right. Hey, I'm not opposed. Okay. So I'm not going to do it. I
Okay.
wanted to do it. I got real close to saying it out loud, but I was like, you know what? Let me just
What was it going to be?
take it. Nope. Can't do that. Because
Okay.
once I say it out loud, I'm going to have to put it in.
Okay.
I'm going to have to put it in.
Cadell Adele is right. I think that's how you say it. Is right. He birdies a ton and bogeys a ton, but good thing it doesn't matter for our bet.
Doesn't
The
matter.
bogeys don't matter.
Bogeys don't matter. I'm going to tell you what I want to do. It was really going to be Caitlin Clark. That just fucked my whole day up.
Just say Anthony Edwards.
I want to
Just say
see
it.
Luca
Luca?
on the road with the healthy knee coming back. He might start averaging 32 again. All right, guys, I have my goblin entry. I'm going to post on the Snapchat later. Make sure you go check it out. But I have my goblin entry. It's 2 goblins, NHL and NBA. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give you. Here's what I'm going to do. If he's on here, I'm taking him. Oh my god, that's so good. Hold on, hold on. Hold on.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear who it
I'm
is.
chefing. All right, everyone just shut. I'm chefing. Why don't they have him up, dude? No,
This feels forced.
Did Nembhard hit a 3 yesterday, by the way?
he did.
He did.
Dude, he's literally like, that's my favorite goblin of all time. Is
Yeah.
Andrew Nemhard half 3. It's Charles de Ketelier. I never know how to say his last name. On Atalanta, the midfielder, shots on target half.
Let's go.
Mm.
Let's go. He said fading whatever he says. Chuck.
Yeah, here comes Chell God, dude. Here comes fucking Chell God. All this for Julio bases. That's the old me. I've grown out of that for Goots 38, not the real Goots. I've grown out of Julio bases every day. And honestly, I
Wesley?
feel like I don't get credit for growing out of that enough.
Wesley, Dane, Charles.
I love it.
Wesley Dane Charles.
I love that.
All right.
Wesley Dane Charles.
And it's all spread out. We got Charles early, we got Dane later, and then tomorrow morning.
It's all.
Starts with you, Mikey.
Yeah,
It's all
does
great.
It starts with you.
I actually hate that. I kind of want it to start with anyone else other than me.
Do you know what's
Well,
on
now
the
we can
board,
watch that
too?
game and sweat together.
You would
Yeah.
like this.
What?
Ants 3-pointers. Demon is 3.5, and he shot like shit last game and had 2 of them.
Yeah, he's just not a 3-ball guy.
I know,
He's
but I feel
literally
like he's
Jordan
gonna. I feel like
reincarnated.
he's gonna get hot eventually. He shoots enough. He probably shoots 8-9 a game. I would assume around there.
I agree. I'm not disagreeing with you, Josh.
Yeah.
Demon entry? You want my goblin entry? No, I'm gonna keep for the Snapchat.
All right.
You guys got to
Yeah.
follow the Snapchat if you want the goblin entry. In case you were wondering, gotta follow the Snapchat. Also, everyone go follow right now if you're in chat. I'm begging you, please go follow Owen's Real Life. Owen's REELLIFE on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube. Go follow those. Okay, it's our new intern. He's making fishing outdoor content. Go check it out. We're trying to
Hell
reach
yeah.
into a new market. Just go follow those accounts right now. Owen's Real Life, all one word. Owen's REEL, like a fishing real life. So everyone go follow that. We're trying to do some outdoor shit. All right. So don't bitch. Go follow it. Be a goon. See a goon. Like a goon. Shout out Rico Bosco, fucking pussy. All right. Here's what we do. We end every episode with a little inspiration, a little motivation. Before I start, Lauren, do you want to say anything to the crowd?
No, I think I'm good.
I gotta say something.
Oh
Mm.
shit.
Scotty Scheffler plus 260 is a mega max this weekend. He is not losing. He's home. He's here. He lives here. He's comfortable. Caddy's back. He had one bad day last weekend, and his caddy wasn't there. He's in a roll. It's easy.
Here
That was inspirational, Josh.
Easy.
I like that.
comes
I like that.
Josh.
Easy.
Here comes Josh, man.
He literally would have won last week if his caddy was there.
Josh literally just dunked with 0.1 seconds left
Yeah.
in the
had
game.
Dunked.
Had it.
That's just a classic Josh dunk with 0.1, and then we come on like next week, and he's like, so everyone knows I fed you a golf winner again.
Yeah.
That literally happened like 4 episodes in a row.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, what?
Scotty has zero
Dude, Colton's
chance.
coming at Josh, dude. He says, Josh, we're begging. Stop giving golf picks. That's Colton saying it, not me.
Yeah, Colton, you can frig off, buddy.
Frig off. Wow. Shout out Trailer Park Boys. All right. We end every episode with a little motivation, a little inspiration. I feel like we're starting to get on board with these as a show, guys. I feel like the chat's starting to get on board.
Mhm.
I feel like we're looking forward to it. I got another quote I want to read for you guys today that I saw on TikTok. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I check TikTok all the time for inspiration, motivation. You know, you get a little Jurgen Klopp telling you that you can go one step further. So I'm gonna read you guys a quote that I saw on TikTok yesterday. Strength does not come from winning. Your struggles develop your strengths, and when you go through hardships and decide not to surrender, that is strength. I'm going to read it one more time for you guys. Strength does not come from winning. Your struggles develop your strengths. When you go through hardships and decide not to surrender, that is where you get your strength. And I feel like that's something to think about, right? And I think you see it all the time when people say winning solves a lot of problems. But when you're losing is where you learn a lot about yourself. And I think a lot of people, when they start to lose, and you start to not feel victory day after day, you start getting down on yourself and you start thinking, I don't know if I can do this anymore. You know what I mean? I feel like everyone's been there. We're like, dude, I don't even want to get up today. Like I've been losing day after day and I don't know if I can do it, but I'm telling you right now, your strength comes from when you get both those legs out of that bed, you brush your teeth, you take a shower, and you get out the door and you go again one more time. And I think that's why taking one step forward is so important to me in this show, because I know how hard it can be. And just taking one step forward can literally feel like the hardest thing in the world. But I'm telling you right now, your strength comes from when you do not surrender and you get through that hardship, because there's always light at the end of the tunnel. Take one step forward from me today, guys. I'm not asking you to sprint, not asking you to jog. Just take one step forward. It gets easier every day you do it. I'm doing it with you too every day, I promise. And by the end of the year, we might just be sprinting together. So just take one step forward from you. I love you guys so much. We got BTL coming up next. Same stream, same place. Don't change the stream. Check them out. If you're new here, listen to all the sharp plays. They go through every game on the site. They give you the sharp report. And you might just get to see Krabs bitch about a wheel getting spun, and you might have to go to a game with a baseball glove, which is fucking funny as shit. So you stay right there. You watch BTL, then you watch Surgical Stream right after that. I appreciate you guys so much. Love you so much. See you.